Welcome to Supercar Street Racing Unboxing and Reviews. You've got Brad here with you, and if you don't know me, I'm so happy to have you today at the channel. And if you do know me, I could appreciate a like and subscribe on the video and a comment if you don't mind. And today we have the Neporol Magic Pro rechargeable light bulb that was provided to us by Neporol. They are so gracious to have sent us a sample of their bulb to look at several scenarios with you guys on how this might work. Now, taking a look at the box, you can see two, meaning I believe there are two in the box. And at the top of the box, a good highlight says that they work in a lamp socket and they are USB or lamp socket chargeable. Now, the bottom of the box says they are 2-hour fast chargeable. They are dimmable with a hue shift, meaning they can go 3 different color temperatures, and they have a remote and a touch control also available. Now, on the side of the box, a closer look at that, you can see it fits most E26, which is the standard light bulb in the United States and other places as well. It works with wireless lamps as well. It backs up for emergencies, so if you lose the power in your house, these guys will still work. And on the side here, you do see they are made in China, and there is the model number right there, which I will put a link in the description for you guys. And then on the back side of the box, it says that it has a remote, we'll be looking into that as well, or a touch control. A 3 hue shift, meaning they do 3 color temperatures. They are dimmable. They have a portable hook is what they meant about the hook on the side, so they did have that right. They auto charge when they are connected to a socket, and they're rechargeable by USB-C and have a really nice charge indicator on them. So a lot of good features to the Neporol Magic Pro E26 light bulb, which now we will go ahead and unbox on the channel. The Neporol Magic Pro is sitting right in front of you today, looking so fly and so fresh and asking to be stripped out of its box. So let's go ahead and see if we're going to need something to get the tape off today. And look at that, we were able to get this package open. Well, I had it open. We might be able to get this package open without any other type of opening device. Here is the Neporol Magic Pro about to be unboxed here on Supercar Street Racing, and right on top inside the box, we do see that we have a nice instruction manual here. It's a little small for my eyes, so I can tell you that it has highlights at the top, instructions in the middle, commonly asked questions there, and so there's a FAQ at the very bottom. And I will take a picture of this and throw it up on the screen for you guys so you know exactly what this says. And then on the back, it does have a picture of a remote control. And they did not send the RGB. I was hoping they were sending the RGB. I did ask for that, but they did not send it. And then it does highlight the touch control down on the bottom, which I guess is on the side of the bulb. Now, inside of the box here with the Neporol, you do see it comes with some hooks for you to be able to hang this bulb up somewhere. So you don't actually have to have this thing connected anywhere. It could be totally and completely wireless, which we will demonstrate in a little bit. And then also inside of the box, they give you a USB charge cable. So it is a USB type A on one side to a USB type C on the other side. Moving forward, there is another hook here for these guys. It does not charge, but you can charge it while it's on here. This does not charge it. This just hangs it up for access. Now, the first Neporol Magic Pro is coming out of the box right here, and you can see the standard E26 base here. I do have the RGB lights, which I'm excited about. Now, let's see if it actually works before we unbox the rest. Okay, it is not charged. And we do have our second RGB Pro here. Let's see if that one works. Does not work. So both of these bulbs need to be charged. And moving further into the box, we do see our RGB remote control here, and opening it up, it probably has a little tab for us to pull to get the battery working. Let's go ahead and get it open. And here is the remote control, and there is our battery activation strip right there. We did pull that, and I'm assuming nothing's going to happen because I think the batteries are dead. Oh, okay, interesting. All right, so I wasn't holding it long enough. They did work right out of the box. At least that one did. Okay, let's see if the other one works. Maybe I wasn't holding it long enough. All right, this one is not charged. The other one was. You can tell because when I push on, only one of them comes on, and look, it's completely wireless. Nothing connected to it whatsoever. So let's get these guys onto the base lamp and get them all charged up first. And there, it just came on again. I pressed the button, and it looks like you cycle through the colors there, but I want to get both of them charged up, and there's a dimmer if you hold it down. Let me go ahead and power this off, and let's take it in there and get it on the lamp base. In the Supercar Street Racing nice office, we do see this fan going insane. So if you hear something, that is the fan. But we have our Neporals, and we are going to go ahead and charge them by putting them on our lamp here. Let's go ahead and remove, let's make sure this is on first though. Okay, it is on. All right, let's go ahead and remove that bulb and put the, and now the Neporal is insisting on being on. So let's go ahead and put the one that wasn't charged in. Now it should charge, and there should be a charging indicator on it. All right, so it is charging, and it did light up a nice red to indicate that it was charging. Let's let this guy charge while we put the other one on the other base. Now we are going to put our second Neporal bulb onto USB-C and charge it that way. It is already charged, so it shouldn't take as long. However, I'm curious to see which one charges faster if they were. So plugging this in, I already have my USB available right here on the Supercar Street Racing side table that we built on the channel. Check that video out if you haven't. And these are standard type A, so whoever built them doesn't understand that there is a backwards way. And let's go ahead and get this plugged into the Neporal bulb. You can see the USB-C sitting SoFly right there, and all we have to do is plug it in right now, and it should light up in red, and it did. So this bulb is now charging, this bulb is now charging, and let's see in the manual what it says about charging. I took another hard look at the manual, and basically when these lights go off, these bulbs are fully charged. It says a charge time of 2 hours. It does not specify whether that is with the USB Type-C or with the socket. So let's go ahead and let these guys both charge up all the way, and then we'll take them somewhere and demonstrate how they work in a good dark environment. All right, we are back with our Neporal Magic Pro lights, and we did let those guys charge for about an hour and a half. And when the red light goes off, they are fully charged, and now they are ready to test. So for our first test, now I do notice they come on pretty easy if you touch the power button there on the side. That's the little touch screen right there, or touch button right there. And what we want to do right now is grab the hangers and go ahead into a dark room and test them. So to put the hangers on, all you have to do right here is just screw one on the back of the bulb, just like this. And then you can hang this guy up anywhere you want. Let's say that you need light in this closet. Let's hang one right there. Let's grab the other guy. Go ahead and get that one rigged up. And you can see it did come on because I touched the touch button. And if you press it a number of times, it will go off. Let's get this guy hung up. All right, we got our lights in the closet right here. Let's go ahead and grab the remote control and the instructions. And you can see right here on the remote control, you've got your basic on-off control at the top, and you've got a 1 and a 2 mode on the very bottom where it says MM. Those are timers. Now the mode at the very top right is where you can set what it does as far as the pattern and the style of the light. And these 3 buttons here are supposed to be for the color temperature. So it's either warm, cool, or very cool. So let's go into the closet right now and see exactly what we have. All right, we're back in the closet with the Magic Pro lights, and we did get a good idea here of what everything does on the remote. Basically, these 3 up top are for white, so it's warm white, cool white, or very cool white. This gives it in a color mode, and then the plus and minus here on the remote are for dimming the lights, but they must be in a solid mode to dim them. Mode 1 is a dissolve between each color, and mode 2 is a flash between each color. 50%, 100% don't seem to do anything and are not in the instructions, and the very bottom buttons are a timer. So let's take a look at these, how cool they are. If you went camping or something like that, and you needed some light where you don't have batteries, let's go ahead and get them on a same color and sync them up. And now we'll go to the mode where they will dissolve between colors. And they didn't quite see it that time, so they're not quite synced up, but very cool how these things operate. And then if I go into a solid mode here, I can use the brightness control. You see I'm dimming it, and I'm raising the brightness there with the plus and minus. And if we put this guy here on white, I can also dim this guy here. Look, I'm dimming it down with the minus, and I am raising that up with the plus. So these lights are pretty awesome. They are rechargeable, like we said before, with either this USB-C on the side or the regular E26 base. And so later tonight, we are going to go ahead and show you guys what you can do outside. Guys, we are back with the Neporal Magic Pro lights after they sat on the charger for about another 30 minutes and they were topped out. And now we have screwed their hook on them right here. You can see it goes right on the E26 base. We got one on that one, we got one on this one. That means we can now take these outside and show you how cool these things are at night. We'll take our remote control out there, we'll take our lights out there, and we will strategically place them around the pool and let you see how cool they are. Oh, and FYI, the red charging light did go out on both of these to indicate that these guys were fully charged. Let them go until they get fully charged, and that will definitely go out for you. Now let's get outside. Okay, we are out by the Supercar Street Racing pool, and we have one of the Napora lights hanging directly across from me, and the other Napora light hanging over there. There's one, there's the other one. Now you can see they are quite bright. That's with, and then we just hit off. So they are not very long range. Let's turn them back on. Just like that. And now let's change them to colored. Let's step back and see how that looks. And there is a good look at the wireless rechargeable bulbs around the pool. And now let's set them to cycle. Now they are set to cycling. So they are fading between colors and they look absolutely cool. And remember, these are rechargeable. You could get, you know, technically you could get 6 or 8 of these around your pool if you don't have wiring to go around your pool. And these make a good amount of light. As you can see right here, it's lighting up the entire side right here. And then if we want to go back to white, we can go warm, cold, or very cold. Warm, cold, or very cold. So those are lighting up the edge of the pool now, and you can see how good they look. And there is one single remote for both, and that is on pink, purple, red. And then you have a brightness control. I just dimmed it, and then I just raised it. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let's throw that into the studio now with Brad to take a look at these very cool wireless, colored, rechargeable bulbs. We are back at the Supercar Street Racing 4K production studio. You got Brad here, and I have spent some time with the Napora Magic Pro rechargeable light, and I happen to have one right here sitting in front of me for you guys to check out. These things are very cool. The manufacturer contacted me and said, hey, are you interested in promoting this product? And I said, of course I am, and they sent me 2 of the RGB lights here, and I'm actually giving these away to someone after this video. So these are already gone. They have been given away to a subscriber. But these Magic Pro lights are so cool. You can literally hang them by their E26 base with these cool little screw-on things here, and you can take them off and they will charge from either the E26 base or they will charge from a USB Type-C right here on the side, which I think is just very cool. And you can see right here we also have the remote, and we can change colors with the remote. We can change modes with the remote so they can dissolve between colors. We have a brightness control, or they can go white, warm white, or cool white. And then you can also do brightness when you're on any of those 3. So these things are awesome. I really love these, and I know the subscriber that is getting them is going to get a lot of use out of them. I know a place where they would actually look really good. So pick up your set of Napora Magic Pro lights today. There is actually 3 promotions going on right now. They have a 15% coupon available, a 5% promo code, and if you buy any 2, you get 10% off. It is absolutely insane. And I am going to be putting a link in the description for the Magic Pro by Napora. And guys, please like and subscribe to Supercar Street Racing. Your support is what keeps the channel going. We don't make money off the channel. The little bit of money we make barely covers any of the costs on the channel. So go ahead and like and subscribe, leave a comment for us, and tell us what you think about these really cool. Look, you just press this little button or use the remote. There it goes. You press the little button and it does come on the side of the bulb. So tell us what you think about these Magic Pro bulbs down in the comments. They have good reviews. I have a 4.3 star review, and I plan on giving them a review myself because I really love the way they work. Guys, thanks again. We got to get out of here though. We got to get this over to our subscriber who's waiting impatiently for it.
This is spin. You ready?
1 billion. Oh my God! Yeah. Let's go.
I don't have a jacket.
That's what I'm waiting for.
Yeah.
That's
You gotta hold the jacket.
Why? That's corn. Somewhere in there are cows. And we are in Mississippi today. And I'm going to show you guys my sister's unique house and some of the cool features of this place on Supercar Street Racing. Come along and check this out. Now you can tell already stepping on the porch of my sister's house that she has some unique things out here. Very unique taste in art and furniture, and she collects some really cool things. But I've spent some time on this porch playing guitar with the corn right across the street and the beautiful plants. And you can see here, this is just the beginning of some of the coolest things you'll probably see at a house. Now let's go inside. Hey dude! What are you doing, dude? All right, we step inside the house, and of course, there's some really cool, older, vintage pictures here. I don't know exactly what they are. That says Guadalupe, so that's Mexico. So yeah, some really interesting old photography here. And then of course, we are from New Orleans, so down here we have some very cool Mardi Gras stuff there, and we have Bo the cat. And then moving up here, there's some very cool antique lamps here. A very old antique, it looks like an armoire, or I guess you would call it a dresser, more like, and not an armoire. And then on top of that, some vintage photography, and I don't know the significance of this, probably isn't one. The cat is trying to open the door. You're not getting out, dude. Some interesting palm leaves here, a candle, and then some shawls adorning this, and some more old photography back here. But a very cool old dresser here as you enter the front door, and some older looking ornate lights. And then on my right here, some pretty cool artwork. As you can see, it's multi-leveled. Might be hard to tell on camera, but this is levels of paper or some kind of material. This is one of my friend's artwork, Andre. So he painted this of a local artist. Okay, so my sister is really into Day of the Dead stuff. So you're gonna see a lot of skulls and things related to Day of the Dead. And up here, we do have a cool picture. Looks like painted by Anthony Hart, and then a picture of my sis and her boyfriend there. And then down to some interesting artwork here. There's a diver's bell here. There is some kind of old, I think that's a trombone. There's an old cigar, a Puerto Rico tiny ukulele there, and then knickknacks on the top. And to the left of that, a old vintage microphone with some Mardi Gras beads, and an old, looks like a Mardi Gras trumpet, honestly, is what I think it is. And then a cool old piece of furniture underneath this. Looks like it's just like some sort of chest, and that is part of the living room there. Now let's move over. And this guitar is Paul Thorne. It has tickets on it, and it's autographed, and that is pretty cool. If you guys haven't heard Paul Thorne, go ahead and check him out. And there is his Catfish Alley poster, and then a picture of him and my sister, and some other Paul Thorne stuff here, and then cool little poster here, artwork by Paul Thorne. It is signed by him. And then a lanyard from his concert, and some other cool rock and roll related. Maybe he played in Clarksdale at the Deep Blues Festival. And then down here, there's some Eddie Hodges stuff. Looks like an Eddie Hodges record autographed, and a old resonator guitar, which I've played this several times. It's kind of interesting to play. Some kind of, looks like a ray, manta ray or stingray skeleton there. And then we've got an interesting little table right here as well. On this table, there's a bunch of knickknacks, a bunch of automobile-related stuff, some airplanes and stuff like that, some more Day of the Dead, picture of my sister's boyfriend with the president, and just a lot of cool little knickknacks. And then some art up top, looks like Mary art. Down below, a dog and a suitcase and some old antique Looks like antique buckets and an antique suitcase right there. Suitcase. And then some walking sticks over here to round out this wall of coolness. Okay, over here on the side by the antique fireplace, you can see some more cross-related art. She really likes crosses and the Day of the Dead stuff, and an antique piece of furniture down there. An old antique chair, so a vase, an old phone here. Some really cool artwork, some more religious artwork, more cat interference. And then up here we've got a nice big painting, and on top of the mantle, a bunch of cool crosses and candles. And then down here in front of the fireplace, a bunch of cool little candles on a metal antique table. Very cool. Some more religious artwork there. Another cross here, which is pretty cool. You guys can see that. And more candles. And some more art in the corner here. There's a corner shelf with some interesting things on it. A few little knickknacks here and there. Some more crosses on the wall. And then over here in the window, there is a case full of antique cars. A Buddha here. Another old piece of furniture with a cool candelabra thing in front of it. And another really old antique chair there with a chandelier above the window. And then this ornate piece of iron here with some things hanging on it. And this couch with these nice pillows. You can see this really old cool suitcase here. An antique book on top. And then here is a signed Meatloaf autographed microphone. A cool Eminem dude with a saxophone. And then an Elvis. And you know, we just visited the birthplace of Elvis yesterday, and there's Elvis with his microphone chilling on top of this old piece of furniture here. And then another old table with some things inside the top, and a skull on top with a Mardi Gras hat of some kind, it looks like. Side, there is a pretty cool piece of artwork up here, a bunch of candles, a bunch of old dishes, antique dishes, all the way down this, I guess you call it an armoire or a cabinet of some kind. And then on this side, some really cool, colorful curtains. Another Day of the Dead type skull. Old bowling pins too, which is very cool. And then in the corner, on the corner shelf, miscellaneous. Looks like a glass skull from the Skull vodka. Really cool artwork here. Really cool antique tables. Another pretty cool hanging mirror with some, and she's also a cat lover, if you couldn't tell. The cat's staring at Patricia. And then this, another cool little skull. And these hanging cat ornaments are awesome. Look, these are cool. And then rounding out her cool living room, she has some more neat artwork right here. And then, of course, more cats right there. And an awesome shelf. I like this piece of art here. It says odd on it, and it's got the little Barbie doll head. More religious stuff there, and then all the way down the shelf here, some interesting books, and a really old vintage guitar here with some signatures on it. Okay, in the kitchen here you can see some really cool antique stuff here, a dulcimer, some artwork up there, a neat old phone, and then of course a bunch of skulls and random. There's a llama here for your mama, and then grouper legs. We're in the foyer area, and this whole foyer has a lot of cool things in it related to rock and roll, and some cool artwork, bunch of wine bottles, really old wine bottles, and then up there signed guitars. They are Charlie Daniels, ZZ Top, Glenn Campbell, Eddie Hodges, B.B. King, and the Greg Allman signed guitar, all up above the door here, along with some old glass vases, old wagon wheel. Up there, there's a Christopher Cross signed guitar and some Elton John artwork down here on the side. But yeah, just a really cool collection of signed guitars. Top of the steps here, some more. But yeah, just a really cool collection of signed guitars. And more music related stuff. And that is a Vince Gill signed guitar right there. And let's take it on upstairs where there's some really interesting artwork. A couple of signed guitars right here, along with a cool metal guitar guy and a bookshelf. And then an old music stand. Right here we got this rock and roll guy that used to be a suit of armor. Now he's all dressed up for Mardi Gras, and he's got his rock and roll record. Some old books over there. A really cool old guitar with a bunch of stickers on it. Just some more random cross artwork, and then of course this cool doll, which is so fascinating. It's like a doll in a wheelchair. This is what happened to baby Jane. I like it. I think it's awesome. And then here in the chair, nice old metal chair with an old helmet in it and another skull. Really cool old door with a voodoo thing on it, and of course more cats. And I love the horse decoration here. This is 11 Spoonfuls signed guitar here. This one is Reba, James Taylor here, and then next to my mess over here, because we have taken over the upstairs. We love this thing. It's like a frog body with a doll head with a foot in the mouth. It's so cool. Over here, Star Wars memorabilia, drums over here, an alligator head, some cool books and dolls, Curious George stuff, Snoopy stuff. And again, I've taken over this area with my suitcase, but very cool mirrors and a shelf here with different types of kind of Day of the Dead stuff. Interesting artwork here. The top here, that reminds me of The Oldest View. If you don't watch Kane Pixels, you should watch The Oldest View. He is very talented. And then interesting baby head inside of a thing. And then again, we took over a lot of this area, so it is messy because we have a blow-up bed chilling in the back here. I thought this probably makes interesting lighting. And then below it, there's a candelabra here with some cool old candles with the fleur-de-lis, because we are from New Orleans. And some interesting artwork here, an old telephone, some art. And over here, some art there. Some more art up here above on the wall with the disco ball making interesting light in the background. Okay, going out into the backyard of my sister's house is kind of where craziest backyard happens. This is one of the most tropical backyards I've ever seen. Take a look around here at my sister's backyard. She has this place all decked out with flowers and plants of all kind. Beautiful flower beds and the pool. Every square inch of the backyard has some kind of cool flower, plant, or art. And we actually are going to be installing some LED curtain lights out here today. Moving to what we came here for, she does have a pool here with plants all the way around it. You can see how beautiful it is. They take care of this with a lot of attention and care, and it's a lot of work to get these things taken care of and watered every day. It's an oasis back here. Check out this array of plants, flowers, trees. It even goes all the way back here. There's a big space back here, and they have the banana plants. Every flower you can think of, and then this beautiful pool here. Artwork, that one is missing its head, but still. And so yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a little insight into one of the coolest places I've been to. One of the most beautiful backyards I've seen, and this is in Mississippi. Check out that, guys. Just amazing. And I hope you guys enjoyed this, enjoyed to look into this beautiful house, beautiful backyard. And we'll see you guys again soon. Thanks for joining us. Like, subscribe, please. All right, we're out here watching Tennessee football on one channel. We got Florida football on the other channel. And we got the charcuterie board here. We got apples, we got bread, we got crackers, we got jam, we got grapes, we got ham, we got everything. 8 different kinds of cheeses, 10 different kinds of breads, 5 different kinds of apples, and so many grapes. Great, my pool's cleaner than my entire house. What's up, everybody? We are back at Supercar Street Racing again. We're walking around in the Supercar Street Racing awesome living room, and we have something cool on the table right here. It's something we've been waiting for a while. They promised me this for a little while, and it finally happened. So let's talk about what's behind me today, right after this open for Supercar Street Racing. Thank you for 1 million views and 250,000 subscribers.
Well, at least somebody's doing the work around here.
We're back in the beautiful SCSR compound again. The beautiful compound has some new toys right here in front of me that we've been waiting for a while. They were finally shipped out to us, and now it's time to take a look at the Toolless cordless robotic pool cleaner. This is the Toolless Pleco Pro. And then right behind it, we have the Toolless S1 Pro. Both of those get their own videos, so today you're going to see just one of these. We're gonna start with the Toolless Pleco Pro. We're gonna get this thing out of the box and see what it's made of. Throw it in the pool and see if it works, even though the pool is pretty much empty right now. We're gonna try. Or just see how it operates, at least, since I don't have a lot of leaves in my pool anymore. But let's get going today on this. Let's get it out of the box and see what it's made of. Hey guys, what's going on? You guys know CamDuck, and they are back. They sent me this X7 little tower thing. It is a multi-function outlet, but inside of this guy right up there, there is also a hidden camera. You know how CamDuck does it. They like to sneak that little camera in right there where nobody can see it. And also on the front, you have some USB Type-C and USB Type-A charging ports right there. So this will sit on your desk. There's a power button on the top. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 outlets. There is a reset button right on the back here. And there is also a SD card slot at the very bottom right here. That's where you put your SD card slot in that records. And we'll show you some footage from the CamDuck chilling in the kitchen. What's up everybody? CamDuck, here we go again. We got you, CamDuck. Let's go, buddy. This is the CamDuck X7. Make sure you guys support CamDuck. They are a loyal sponsor of Supercar Street Racing. You simply plug this guy in like this, and then right here you can plug in a bunch of different outlets, and then at the top you got your power button like I said, and you can also plug in USB charging up here at the front, and nobody is going to see this little camera right here. Nobody. That's going to be just your secret sitting at your desk at work maybe. If you need that, here it is right here. Check out the link in the description and buy your X7. There it is on the screen right there. Get it from the link in the description and tell them that Supercar Street Racing sent you. Now let's get back to the great video.
Awesome. I've accidentally opened the world's first robot swim club.
Right in front of me here, beside this awesome Black & Decker knife that we use to open everything, is the Toolless cordless robotic pool cleaner. This is the Toolless Pleco Pro. And right on the front of the box, you can see that it is cordless. It does wall cleaning. It does 7 cleaning modes and has app control. There is a picture of it right there on the box. And on the side, just a little more information about the Toolless official website and email address, a little sticker about the lithium battery that's inside of it. And then on the back side of it, pretty much the same thing, a picture of the pool cleaner and some of the specifications that come with it. And that is it for the outside of the box. There's nothing that exciting on it, but when you open the top of the Toolless, you do get something exciting. You get this hook, and this is for your pool pole. You can put it on the end so you can grab your Toolless right out of the water. If you have a standard pool pole, this is all you need, is this thing. And right here we do have an instruction manual. Let's put that aside too and see what's underneath that. All right, there's the actual unit there. There's the Pleco Pro right underneath this plastic condom, but on the side of it, it looks like there might be something there as well. Let's see what we have. All right, so on this side, it looks like we have a power adapter. So this must be the charger for it, I'm assuming. Let's also put that over here. We don't need that right this moment, nor do we need this where we're going. And the Toolless is wrapped so nicely in this plastic condom. Let's get that unwrapped, and then with 2 hands, we'll get this directly out of the box. It was packaged very well, I have to say. And here's how it looks out of the plastic. Just like that. And taking a look at the top, there is a lid that comes up that has the filter inside of it right here. This is a washable filter. The controls are all right here. The tracks are right here on both sides. It does say enjoy leisure time on the side, and on the bottom you can see the vacuum unit. Now the charging port is right here under this little black door. It does have a rubber grommet on it that allows you to seal that up for when you put it in the water. So let's go ahead and get out the charging cable. Let's go ahead and plug this thing in. It uses one of those standard appliance cables. And when you plug it in, there's a nice blue glow up here to indicate it is charging. There's a quick guide right here. You're supposed to pair the device to the app, and it shows you how to submerge the device and remove it from the pool with your pool hole. And then there's some quick instructions on how to clean the filter. Now it does say when there is a yellow LED flashing, it's ready to be charged immediately. Now a blue pulsing LED, which is what we're seeing right now on the top there, that means that charging the battery is happening between 30% and 99%. So the battery is not fully charged yet. So that is our next mission here, is to get the app downloaded while the battery fully charges. Let's go ahead and do that now. Okay, we're recording on both the phone and the Insta360, and we are gonna go ahead now and get the Toolless app right here in the App Store. It's right at the top. We just click install. It is installing now. And when we go ahead and open it, I'm sure it's gonna want us to sign up for an account. All right, I am logged in. All right, it connected to Wi-Fi. Now it wants us to go ahead and set up our pool. Now our pool is concrete and the pool depth is high. Now at the bottom of the app, you can see we only have a 76% charge, and here are all the modes you can put the Pleco Pro in at the bottom. Let's go ahead and let this guy charge up all the way so we can test it and see how good it can be.
Fantastic. My pool's got more employees than I do.
Okay, we got the Toolless and the WP58 Pro ready to be submerged. We're going to take this directly outside and drop it in the pool. Get this thing outside. We're ready to test. There's a few leaves in the pool. There's not much. So I'm opening up the app. Just turned the power on. We're going to go into standard mode. Set before entering the water. I think I just have to drop it in the water now. Let's try it. Why not? Bye-bye, phone. Oh. Something's happening. It's moving. It's moving underwater towards the deep end, right to the leaves. It's going directly for leaves. Look. It just ate one leaf. And now another one. It got one, it left the other one. The other one wasn't quite. And now it's coming up the walls. The phone is still there. I don't know if it's alive. It's climbing the walls. The phone is on. I see the screen. Phone is out of the water. It's still recording. And the Toolless is doing its thing. Look, here comes the phone again. On. And it is going back under.
Great, my pool's got more gadgets than a spy movie.
Hey, what's up guys? We've been busy today playing around with the Toolless Pleco Pro cordless robotic pool cleaner. Toolless did send us 2 of these. We have another smaller one in there to test. We tested the big one with the 4,000 gallon per hour suction, the dual layer filtration system, the 4-in-1 pool coverage, and up to 220 minutes of runtime. We went ahead and checked out the app where you can program what you want the pool cleaner to do, and we tested it underwater on my actual pool. Albeit, I don't have a lot of leaves in the pool, but it did pick up all the leaves that were in the pool and was ready for more. The Toolless is pretty cool. Make sure you go down to the link in the description and buy it from our official link at Supercar Street Racing. It comes in 3 different colors. Grab your favorite color and let them know Supercar Street Racing sent you. Thank you for 1 million views on one video. We just got that, and 250,000 subscribers. We couldn't have done it without you. You're all that matters to us now. You are our biggest help right now. We got to get out of here. We got to take a nap. Okay, we're back in the Supercar Street Racing office because the manufacturer of Toolless wanted me to show you guys a little bit more about this. I did put it back on the charger a couple of hours ago. It is recharged. So today we're going to take it outside and show you guys the different cleaning modes of the Toolless pool cleaner here. Let's get this thing outside. Okay, we're back in the backyard now at Supercar Street Racing, and Toolless wanted me to show you some more stuff on their pool cleaner. Now, there's not a lot in the pool, but they want to show you how this thing operates by going through the different modes that this thing has to offer. So there are different modes available in the app, and those are right here in front of me. If we take a look at the app, we have standard mode, bottom mode, wall mode, waterline mode, eco mode, turbo mode, and wall then floor mode. Why don't we go ahead and show you guys the wall mode by pressing that now. Let's see what it does. Now it should start up once it gets the sense that it is in the water. We'll see if it goes on to wall mode. We should start seeing some bubbles pop up. There goes our motor turning on. You can see the water moving. Now this guy should go into wall mode. And here's the Toolless doing exactly what it's supposed to be doing, climbing the walls and cleaning the walls right up to the top. Right out of the water, it got the very edge of the tile line, scrubbing that tile line. Let's watch it go again. Scrubbing back on the way down, you can clearly see that. Still scrubbing the bottom of my pool. We did set the Pleco Pro to waterline mode. We're going to see how it acts now. Let's see what it decides to do. And it's climbing my stairs. Look at that. It climbed right up the steps. And right up the next steps. Cleaning that glass tile. It came right back up. And check it out, scrubbing that tile. and it went right back up and did it again. And that's waterline mode. It's doing exactly what it's supposed to. All right, we're gonna put this thing back into standard mode now and watch it go for a couple of minutes. I heard it beep again. It's ready to go. Let's drop it in. The only mode I haven't showed you guys is turbo mode, but you get the idea on that mode. It's the same as floor, but it concentrates on floor only. Turbo mode is strong cleaning on the floor only. Guys, so that's it from the backyard at Supercar Street Racing in the Humble compound. Check out Toolless. They wanted me to reach out to you guys and let you see their cool robotic pool cleaner. If you have any questions, drop them down in the comments. We'll do our best to ask the manufacturer or answer them ourselves. That's gonna do it for today though, guys. We'll catch you later. The RPMs are right there. I'm at 700 RPMs. You can see right here. Vehicle speed sensor, timing. You've got all kinds of things that you can view in real time with this nice topped-on Art Diag 600 Pro. User info is just where you get all your information. You can also do firmware updates or system updates. We've already done all the updates. You saw that yesterday. That took a while for the cars to go ahead and get updated, but everything is current here now. And that is a look at the top down. It does a lot of cool stuff. Let's see what battery voltage does. All right, it shows you real time. The battery voltage is at 14 volts. That's cool. And under history, you can look at reports that you saved. You can replay old data. You can actually do screenshots as well if you need to. And you can screen record, which is pretty cool. All right, we are recording now on this device, and I'm gonna play back a little bit of the video that I record on this device if I can figure out how to get it off of here. This is recording right now, so if we go back into diagnostics and we go to VIN, all right, it's scanning now. Let's do auto scan. I'm gonna record the screen and see if I can get the file off of there to play back for you guys. And it is scanning now. It's at 30%. You can see at the bottom, 40%. It said no DTCs actually, but it is on. The light is confirmed on the dash. And it is at 70% now. Occupant detection, passenger door, driver door. And it said no TTCs on occupant detection. Passenger door, driver door now. Does not exist on that one. And if we do a report here, there is the report that you can get from this, and then you can save it and look at it later, and you can see the codes right there and what they mean. Pretty cool 600 Pro scanner. We just took this RD Diag 600 Pro directly out of the box, walked across the street to Rich's house, and installed it in his truck. We pulled all of his codes and checked out his entire truck with this cool little device, and it's very awesome, and I highly recommend this guy. Go ahead and pick one up from the link in the description. You probably won't be sad about it. It's got 34 reviews at 4.4 stars. That's actually really good. It's hard to get a 4.4 star review on Amazon. You guys know that. And now that we've done all that, there's only one thing left to do, and you guys know what that is. Let's throw it to Brad. I will show you how you can get your own RD Diag 600 Pro on Amazon. Go ahead and order it from the link in the description. Let's toss it over to Brad right now. Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to Supercar Street Racing. It's so nice to have you out in studio.
All right, how many do you want to get?
200.
200 pounds. By the pound.
Is that a lot?
Biggest boat ever driven up this river. One Blue Jay, big ol'. God. One Blue Jay.
Drive my motor. You got a video?
What the hell? Dude. Oh. It's got the depth. This thing is insane. goes down. It goes down.
It goes down.
It don't go down. It do go down.
Robert, it goes down.
No, it don't.
It do go down.
It do go down.
Oh shit balls.
Hell yeah.
It do go down. I like this place. Man, it'd be fun to live there and just walk. Oh. Yep. Right on the. Right into the tornado. Water resistant. Oh! It's saltwater resistant. Oh! Water resistant. Good shit. Weather. It'll be live underwater. Let's go do shots.
Here we go.
Okay. Let's go. This thing's kind of sick. It's big. Do they just do shrimp? This guy?
Yeah.
Dang. That's awesome. We need to buy like, how many pounds?
I don't know.
10 pounds of Royal Reds.
They usually buy, hopefully they got Royal Reds. I don't know if they have them or not. They usually do. But the price is so good, and they're like the IQF frozen, I think. So they're phenomenal. Like fresh when you defrost it.
Got some good video today. Camera got ruined. Phone got soaked. Saltwater resistant. Shrimps. We bought some here at one time, me and you. They were fantastic. I remember. That's the net.
Yeah. God. You was waiting. You're looking at. You're not looking at. I didn't catch you looking at porn, did I? No. I don't blame you.
Where'd you come from?
We pulled up on our own shrimp boat. We got our own shrimp boat. But we're no good at catching shrimp, so we figured we'd just borrow from you. What's up, man?
No, I'm watching some HBO show.
Yeah, no, it's okay. You got royal reds?
I don't have royal red. I got small white shrimp for 3, really big white shrimp for 4.
You got
flounder
medium?
for 4. I don't have anything between that. The only other thing I got is headless.
Headless what size?
21.25 to.
Oh yeah, that'll work. You want to just do headless, so we have to do, we're fucking with anything?
Yeah.
$6? All right, how many do you want to get?
200.
200 pounds. By the pound.
Is that a lot?
And do you have ice? Because I'm on the boat and I don't have it.
I don't have ice.
We'll be back
So
in
we'll
10
need a
minutes.
lot because they need to keep the good ones cold. So we'll let the other ones defrost.
All right, so
and we'll
600.
pull those out. So we need like
600 rounds.
yeah, easily. How do you get them? Show me what the
10 pounds.
Let's look at 5 pounds real fast. You're not surprised.
Yeah, let's
Okay.
do that.
That was about 5 pounds. Wrap it up.
That's probably close to it.
God, that's going to be a good meal, dude.
Actually, maybe not.
What if that's 5 pounds?
It might be close to it, actually.
We'll do shrimp and grits without the grits.
Right at the bottom, did it look good?
Yeah.
Oh, you shake it out to get all the shit out of it, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna get all that. That's why I put it in the basket.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
When are you gonna have royal reds again?
Probably not till December,
Oh, no,
January.
really?
Yeah. We usually don't get them till like around then.
Yeah.
These are going to be amazing. I can't wait to see like how we're going to cook them.
I'm gonna do a sequel bowl.
Yes.
Hell yeah. And actually, we need to start defrosting anyway, so don't make it.
No, they're going to be fine. We'll be home in 10 minutes, to be honest.
Oh, yeah.
10-minute ride. Scores is like 5 minutes away, and then we'll be...
Scores? Is that where we're going?
No, the one in Mayport's closer. Oak Club. Man, I got...
Smell tomorrow, boy. Woo!
So
Yup.
5 pounds.
Man, let's go, man. You're like, oh no, man.
You want that?
Yeah, we'll take that. Do you want more? Man, that's 5 pounds.
What do you think? Who are we going to cook for, though? Like just us?
Well, we can send them because they're frozen, so you can use what you want and then put the other.
Is that enough to cook for like neighbors and all that stuff?
I mean, it's fine.
That's 5. That's probably around 110, 120 shrimp.
And
Dang.
a half pound. Most people, like if you put it in a boil
Yeah.
grade, about a half pound maybe.
I say
Okay.
about a half pound to a pound when I talk about a boil
Yeah.
usually for most
So
people.
that's 5. So that's 5 people. So what do you want to do? You want to get more?
Yeah.
All right.
Can we do like the same for me? Like you get 5, I'll
I'll
get
get
5.
5. You get 5.
And then we'll
You
just
take
freeze
credit
them.
card,
or
right?
whatever.
It's 5% charge on
That's
Oh
fine.
hell no!
5%.
But I pulled up on our own shrimp boat. We get a discount. No, you
Nah, man, you scared
We have an
the hell out of
electric.
me. That's the charge.
should be more.
But our boat's electric, so we get an
It's true.
electric negative discount.
You get a tax credit, huh?
Yep. Yeah, I'll get some too, and that way if we have...
flounders, how they get these flounders?
No, catch them in the net. They're smaller enough. Yeah, they just come through.
How much you ask for the flounders?
They're $4 a pound.
Let's get a flounder. I'll buy a flounder.
Get a flounder.
Can we get a 200-pound flounder? Or 200 1-pound ones?
But you got to fillet.
No, but like what? I mean, just give us. He knows. I don't know anything about
You
them.
know how to fillet them?
No, you're gonna fillet.
Okay.
You got a fillet knife in the boat. Give us a flounder,
You want to flounder?
please, sir.
Want
Yeah.
one or two?
Probably 1 2, to be honest.
2 flounders.
Yeah, they're not that big, so
What are they, maybe pounders, 1.5 pounders, maybe?
2-pounder flounder.
they would bag.
Yeah, dog.
That's good. This thing feels good. Why
a lot.
are you sitting here? You don't have the fucking blowing on you.
Oh, what?
You're missing out on all the good cold air.
No, I definitely work pretty good though, don't I?
It does. You got a lot of shrimp, brother.
Oh, this ain't nothing, man.
Dang.
This is literally probably 0.01% of what we get.
And you guys, do you freeze them on the boat?
Yeah.
Is that IQ? What's it called? IQF or whatever it is?
Yeah, IQF.
Yeah. What does that acronym stand for? Instant.
I think it's like instant quick freeze or
Oh,
something like that,
yeah.
or individually quick froze, something
Yeah.
like that. Look at that, it's pretty much 5.5.
Dude, your skills are on point.
But yeah, I mean, some boats do it with like nitrogen and tank,
Oh yeah.
like squeeze boxes, but we use like a brine tank, so
Yeah.
I think it's a little bit better.
That's a
We
poke.
don't use any
Look at
kind of
this stick with
preservative.
It sucks that they have to poke the air out of every little shrimp. They have to put like little pokers in them,
sure they do
like
that.
the thing.
Yeah.
Terry, whatever his name was.
The descending.
Yeah, when you descend your shrimp, you got to poke a hole in each one.
Exactly. What's going on, man?
Heading into a storm. Oh, away from the storm. Beautiful here, stormy right over there. It's gonna be a good video. I haven't seen that boat. That's like a different one.
All right, let's show you the big house.
All right, let's go. The house with that, oh, that one. Yeah, they got a boat house, like they got a, ow! What? Ow! Ow, my balls! Ow, fuck. I can't even edit. Oh man, that thing is sick. This thing. Whoa, what is this? No way. No fucking way. That's a, what? What the hell? How do I not know about this place? Look at the boat. Dude, that's like $1 million worth of pavers. Oh, boat house.
I think you're gonna build another big one right here.
I want to live there.
Jonathan's working on this one.
What? What the? Oh, they're building one. That other place is sick. Oh, this is like, right by our house, right?
Yeah, Fort Caroline.
Fort Caroline, yeah. Look at that boathouse. They got their golf cart parked down there. Yo!
That's the Fort Caroline Park right here.
Yeah, they're right there.
And then there's the back.
Oh, watch this. What? Look. Yo! Chimiquan Berserk. There's the fort. Yo, what neighborhood is this?
Bears Point.
Oh, that's kind of nice. I got 18 car. Oh, that's the where we always drive with the golf cart, right there. Okay, I know where we are. Ow! Balls! Ow! Fuck! Ow! This thing needs better shocks. Hi. Maybe. Probably.
Yeah, I'll figure it out.
We'll either not or do it. One or the other. Yeah, I think I can.
Oh, nice scout on top of that one. We're heading somewhere.
We passed this guy on the way up. No. I thought we passed that dude.
All right, might off, right?
All right. That peel sat is back, and it's so good in your life with the tequila gun. And then you've got the wise cam. You got the tequila gun, and you got the wise cam, and you got the peel satisfaction. That peel sat, you love it. Are you so hyped for the peel sat in your life? That peel footage video, and you see right here on our channel analytics, we have 314,000 views in 28 days, 2.3 thousand hours of watch time, 13,000 subscribers. We only made that much money. That is the true amount of money that I made on the channel. There's no hiding the fact that that is what happened this month. So guys, please show your support for Supercar Street Racing. Go ahead and like and subscribe, like every video. Subscribe to the videos, click the bell icon so you know when I'm live, and go ahead and buy all of your favorite Amazon products through the affiliate links. But why don't you start with this nice Xbox Series X 1TB digital edition. There will be a link in the description for you to click through. Now we have to get out of here. We have to go. We have to get out of here. We're going to this place. Oh, sick. Hey everybody, and welcome back to the channel. It's Supercar Street Racing here after a little bit of a break. Took a vacation up in New York City. Just got back today, and to my surprise, we have this huge Amazon package here ready to be unboxed. You can see here, the seal is still fresh, tight on the package. So what we're gonna do today is take a look at this together and see exactly what we have. Got the Rings of Power seal on it, so you know it's special. Blessed by the Hobbits. And we're gonna go ahead and open this and take a look at it, because you guys are seeing this when I see it. Wanted to make sure that I opened it with my channel. Box is made with less material. You can scan it if you really care. I don't care how much material is made in the box. Honestly, who gives it F? But like, yeah. So here we go. And inside of this, there's this mysterious red barcode, which I don't know what that means. But it's pretty cool and special because it's red. Let me get this thing out of here. And then we have a box inside of a box. So I picked this up the other day on sale. And I'll get you a link in the description, but it was substantially less than normal. And I bought it with a monthly plan for absolutely no reason, just why not? Because it's zero interest. So we're opening this up now, and I love how it's boxed in box, like one of those little, I don't know what they're called. What are the little Russian egg things called, where you open one and there's a tiny one and a tiny one and a tiny one? That's what it's going to be like here. And so going inside the box here for the whatever mystery object this is, and we're going to see exactly what this has inside of it. And then inside of this, we have this nice pull-out handle. Wow, Amazon thinks of everything. So inside of this, there's this handle that lets you pull it out of the box, so you don't sit there and struggle, which is kind of cool, honestly. That's awesome. And then look right here, peoples. We have the amazing Echo Show 15. Want one of these since it came out. Oh wow, we just got smoked by the local device, but we'll have to be careful when we say this word because the whole house will wake up. Here we have the Show 15. Has a beautiful blue packaging here with it. And on the front, you can kind of see what you can do with it. On the back, it says that it has household harmony with Alexa. And that's about it. Very simple packaging, honestly, for the Echo Show 15. There's not a lot on it. It's got a barcode with a little nom. So it literally says nom. I wish you could see this. It's like eating on the side of the package. It's got the typical little Amazon condom here. You just rip it off with satisfaction to get into the Echo Show 15. And then we're going to take a look at what's inside here. And damn, that is awesome. I am so hyped. I'm so hyped on this Echo Show 15. Do you see this? It's literally, wow. Okay, I'm hyped. Look at this thing. Okay, you see how big I am, right? This is me, and look at the Echo Show 15 chilling next to me and taking up the entire width of my body here. So stoked for this thing. Check this out, guys. Wow. And there's the mounting on the back. Looks like it's got a mount with it, which I didn't know. I literally ordered this on purpose without checking anything on it because I wanted you guys to see it when I saw it. It does have mounting on the back. Inside the packaging, we've got this hello, bonjour, hola. And it looks like that comes out in one piece. And inside of that, you have some sort of mount. Guys, this thing mounts like a television. Pretty exciting. Here's what was inside the box, along with this manual. This power supply here. We've got some screws and drywall inserts. And we've got a manual there. So this guy mounts exactly like a television. So you mount this to the wall. Looks like, I haven't read the instructions, with these mounting screws like this. And then most likely the back of the Echo Show 15 somehow hangs from this. And I'm trying to figure out how that's possible. Yeah, I don't know. That doesn't make sense right now. It seems like this has the little lips here that regular TVs have. Okay, I see it now. All right, so on the back of the Echo Show 15, there's a little indentation right here and right here. Looks like these guys here, just little ears, just slide just like this right into the Echo Show. It would be this way. And then it looks like it slides down on it, just slots down onto this thing here. So we are going to now, I don't even honestly want to take this thing out of the packaging yet until we're ready to actually mount it. Now this guy is going to replace an existing Echo Show 5, but taking a closer look at this guy, on the top we have the familiar plus and minus volume controls, the do not disturb control, which is like a silent, and we have a mechanical camera cover. So if you shut this, the camera closes, and I'm assuming the audio turns off too. I haven't really looked into that much. And we have our connector in the back here, which is the standard round connector here, and it has also a USB. It's not a Type-C either. It's the, I don't even know what that's called. It's the latest of the old school USB. I don't know what the actual terminology for it is, but it has it, both of them. Usually you can't use the USB. That's usually for service only. So we just have the round style connector here and the slot for your cord to go into to exit wherever you're going to do it. Now mine is going through the wall, which we will take a look at shortly. And it is going to basically look like a picture frame on the wall. I didn't know how big this was. I'm kind of hyped about it. But we're going to take a look at where it's going here in a moment. But for now, that's all we can do, and then we can get to the setup here shortly. Taking a look at the Echo Show 15 here on Supercar Street Racing, and here is the included power brick. It does look a little bit different from the other Echo devices. As you can see here, it's a little bit kind of longer top to bottom. And we are going to power this thing up now together and see what happens. Now, you notice the Echo Show 15 is in a big Echo Show condom. That's how it comes from the factory. And so what we are going to do now, right here, right now, is to simply lay out some protection for the Echo Show 15 before we take a look at it here. So laying out some towels here on the glass table, put the Echo Show 15 on, and now we have it here. And I have the lights dimmed on purpose, so when the screen comes on, we'll be able to check it out. And now I'm just trying to figure out how to actually open it. The condom, and it looks like it is from the top, has a little flap for you to open there. Fits it perfectly, and now we have some protection on the table. And if we look here, we have the standard VESA size mount here. And in here we have a power and also a USB connector, and it is not a USB Type-C. They have not moved to that yet. For the service interface is just a USB mini something or another. I forgot what it's called. But if you look here, there's a place for the power cord to run. I don't know how, I guess it doesn't matter because it's going to be spaced out from the wall at least this much. So you don't really need that big of a power slot for the power cable to go in. But as we power this on, I am going to pop it reversely and show you. And first of all, we're greeted with the Amazon logo here, which is typical for all devices. And then we will zoom in a little bit here and see what's going to happen when this guy powers on. All right, so there's the familiar Echo logo coming up on the Echo Show. Wow, the sound is nice already. I can tell you the sound is absolutely cool on this thing. And I'm not familiar with what sound it has in it, what speakers, but it definitely sounds better already than the typical Echo, and that is because, of course, it's bigger and it is connecting to my internet without me. It knows everything about me, about you, about your family, all of us, and it is connecting to the internet right now. It is tempting you to go ahead and get the wall mount instructions out so you can see how to mount it. We're going to do that together. It is replacing an Echo Show 5 and covering up an Echo Show 5 hole. And now it was looking for networks. And let's see if it, I've not had one successfully. Okay, so it knows it's me. I'm going to go ahead and say yes to this. It's because I opted to register it online. North America Eastern is correct. Back on the Echo Show now, as it showed my address. And this Echo Show is going to be in the living room. So this is going to be living room. I love this thing already. Living room Echo Show. Replace the old device. And device name is already in use. Living room Echo Show new. And we will rename it later. It won't let you have two devices with the same name. Here we go with our Echo Show 15. And at this time you can put what your photo display will be. But for now, we're going to go nature. And it wants to update our Echo Show 15 to the latest updates. And I think we should go ahead and do that now.
Updating this device.
Wow, thanks a lot, Amazon. Okay, so it's updating now. Do not unplug it. We're going to do this in real time so that we make a 20-minute video, because that's the pay threshold on YouTube, where you make some money finally and you make $1. All right, it says the device is updating now and it will take up to 20 minutes. It's got this beautiful background here for you to stare at of someone's kitchen. And it's telling you that you can do routines. So that means, let's say you want to wake up in the morning and turn on a bunch of devices and turn off a bunch of devices and play music. You can do that with the routines on the device here. It says you can link it to your Google Calendar, which I don't have a Google Calendar, so I don't care at this point. But all this is done with the Alexa app here, and that's how you pretty much set up your whole environment. When you are in the Amazon environment, you use the Alexa app to show. Whoa. So if I say it, every device will literally wake up. So that's how you configure your environment here in this ecosphere. It's telling you how to manage your smart home here. And apparently in the background, it is downloading and updating. So let's pause here while it does that. Echo Show 15 is booting up to the home screen now for the first time. You're going to see this as I see it.
Hi there. Welcome to your new Echo Show. I'm excited to show you a few things that you may not have tried yet. Let's get started.
So I'm going to
I can translate words and phrases for you. Try saying, how do you say happy birthday in Spanish?
So that's a little bit of an idea of how loud it is. It's very loud. So I'm just...
Okay, let's move on to the next one. The last two things I want to show you will help you navigate your device. You can access settings like Do Not Disturb and browse new things to try by swiping down from...
Okay, so this is kind of just a little tutorial that it goes through with you. And I swipe down from the top and I am going to the home screen here. First impressions, very, very high resolution screen. I'm used to having the other devices that have the low res screen, and this guy is quite the screen. Now, I don't know what the wake word is. Let's go to that. I don't know if we can get that here. See if there's any updates available. Ah, it's downloading another update. 7.5.3 is downloading. So once that's done, we'll be able to install yet another update. And I think the wake word is the same as the other devices. We're going to stop down now and hook this up to the 5 gigahertz network. This is connecting to the 5 gigahertz network now instead of the 2.4. Looks like we're good and connected. And the wake word is probably set from the app. I don't know yet. It's not important at this moment. But check this out, guys. The picture on this thing is absolutely insane. It looks so good. So hyped to have this installed on the wall. I wish I could do it somewhere else on the wall. But what my plan is to put this where the Echo Show 5 is now, and then move the Echo Show 5 over to the bathroom, the guest bathroom here. That's the only room that doesn't have an Echo device. But check out the amazing photographs here. There's a good look at the home screen. Let's see what the wake word is. Alexa. Alexa, show my smart home dashboard. That seemed to have worked, so that's the wake word. And if we go to our cameras here, and we don't see any thumbnails. Sometimes those work, sometimes they don't. But let's go to the backyard cam. It says unresponsive, but it's absolutely not. So sometimes these cameras have issues connecting to Amazon equipment. I mean, definitely the device works. So let's try the pool cam. And it exited us to the home screen. I was waiting for the Wise Cam. So there's a good look at the pool camera. And I gotta say, the screen is absolutely fantastic. I mean, what a screen. I am so hyped for this. And The next thing we're going to show you guys is getting this thing installed on the wall. Because, oh, look how it picture-in-pictured. Camera. We can close it with the X. Now we're going to show you guys how to mount this on the wall. On the back of the Echo Show 15 here, we see we have the standard VESA mount. Also came with this mounting bracket. You see where the power cable goes here in the center. Let's take a look at the way the Echo Show 15 mounts. So there's some ears here on the mount. They go up into the Echo Show and it just kind of sits directly on them like this, here and here. So our goal is to figure out where this mount needs to go on the wall. How we're going to do that is we're going to measure. So they have a convenient little dude right here that tells you where the center is. That also is where the mounting holes are. And we want this guy to be replacing the Echo Show 5. It doesn't matter. It needs to sit center on this receptacle or outlet, sorry, not receptacle. Switch panel, not outlet or receptacle, needs to sit center on this switch plate. So it will sit right here in the center. And then we need to figure out our up and down here to mount the actual plate. So we know that we need to have our center. So it's 6.5 here. So 3.25 would be our center. And we have this convenient little tab right here, which looks like at the center. 3.25 it is, as we look. Okay, so our center of our Echo Show 15 is over this tab. That's where this arrow will line up here. That needs to be directly down to the center. Then we got to figure out where to put our holes here. So we have 8 pretty much. We have 8 inches from our holes to the bottom of the Echo Show 15. So we need to make sure we go 8 up, and then we'll throw our laser level over and mark these 2 holes. So just to be absolutely 100% certain we're not in the way of this, and to keep the spacing, we're going to do 9 inches above that, which will keep the same spacing, cover this hole, and allow us to mount our brand new Echo Show 15. So let's get the stuff we're going to need to mount this guy with. It's not too much and it's not too hard, and let's get that happening. So what did we say? We said 8 plus 1. We're going to go 9 inches above the center. We'll pull this guy out first, jaw line up to our center, and then we'll go ahead and get this thing mounted next. We got our Echo Show 5 here mounted with the Echo Show 5 wall mount. We're gonna go ahead and pop that guy out. Comes out really easy. And if you look inside the wall here, we have our power connector, which has been so wonderfully mounted and taped just to kind of keep it from moving. But we can go ahead and disconnect this guy now. This has done amazing over the last year, but it is out now and ready for the next room, which is going to be the bathroom. And then we have little clips here that keep the wall mount in place. We don't need this mount anymore, and it's moving to the bathroom. And of course, like they should be, they're a little hard to get the clips off. These clips are what actually holds the wall mount to the wall, keep the pressure onto the drywall. That came right out. Now make sure you don't lose this power connector if you've gone ahead and run power to your device. And if we see here, this is what it looks like after you remove the Echo Show 5 wall mount, which is featured in another video. Now, our goal today is to get this guy mounted. It's not going to be flush mounted. It's going to be more or less a picture frame mount is what it actually looks like. And we're going to try to mount this guy 9 inches above the center. And doing that, we need our laser level. Back here, and we have the level now. We know our center point, so we can go ahead and get at least one hole kind of level. And we got our level here. Okay, we got our mallet here. This shouldn't be super hard to actually pound in. If it does, you've got the hole too small. So let's go ahead and see all the dust going back there. And notice how that went nice and flush there. And let's grab our other inserts, which I lost. Here's the other one. So I really just kind of wallowed this out with my screwdriver. But if you get close enough, you can get it in there without. So any kind of screwdriver, or don't go too big on it. If you do, it'll be loose. Might work. Let's see. Yep, perfect. Not the best inserts, but they'll work. We got our inserts there. This is live. Remember, I haven't tested this out. So if I mess up with you guys. And then they give you, whoops, dropped the hammer. They give you 3 screws here. I got my cordless drill as well. Make this a little bit easier. So here's our mount. The only thing that would have been convenient is if they do like when they do TV mounts and they put a bubble level on the actual mount. So I noticed already they don't give you flathead screws. So that tells me that the mount doesn't even come close to these screws. And there we have our mount. Looks like it's level. Let's go ahead and screw it in. All right, that should be good to go. Moment of truth. Let's mount our Echo Show 15. If we did it correctly. So I'm grabbing that now. I'm taking the power cord out of the back. You can't see this because you're a little ways away. But this should just literally slide right over the mount here. So there's some little ears to line up. Actually dig that. That's perfect. I really got it close to the switch. Wow. Okay, no, actually that's perfect. And it's centered. If you look here, I'm fine with that. I'm good with that. It's a little bit low. You could actually raise it if you wanted to. I mean, technically it could go up an inch or two, but it almost is even with the switch. And I'm gonna leave it like that because when you step back, it looked kind of perfect. Up close, it's weirder, but it's flat against the wall. It's not hitting the switch. It's also covering the top line of the switch. And that's good. So now all we have to do is get our power cable. I would have wanted that a little bit higher in all reality. I don't know how I was off a little bit, but that's live YouTube for you. Go ahead and plug in our power connector. Tuck that into the wall. Remember, this is code legal. Because this isn't a permanent installation, we're not covering it. So you can actually do this without being against code. It's when you cover it up and drywall it that becomes an issue. We get our Echo Show 15. Go ahead and plug that up. See how we're going to run the power cable. We're powered up. And there we have our power. Literally, this thing is mounted. If you step back, you don't see it covering the receptacle so much, so it looks less. Good sound, I'll tell you right now, the sound is awesome. Let's let this thing boot up and take a look at it. So here comes the Echo Show 15 booting up. And there we have it. Alexa, show my smart home dashboard. And here we go. So we go to the cameras and we go to the, okay. So it wants to verify my account. I am going to go ahead and do that now off camera. Went ahead and put the password in for the Amazon account. And now we see the lovely, beautiful Echo Show 15 here booted up, and it looks awesome on the wall. The only way it could really get better is to flush mount it. So if you did that, you would need to cut a hole here, flush it into the wall, and then trim that hole out somehow. And maybe that's an option for a later date. Alexa, play some non-copyright music.
I couldn't find any non-copyright songs.
Oh,
What
really?
other music do you want to listen to? Perhaps classic rock?
No, thank you, Alexa. So this is going to conclude our Echo Show
What do you want me
15.
to play?
Every device is kind of All right, let's do a couple of other things before we exit the video. Alexa, show my smart home dashboard. Go to our cameras here, go to pool. I'll see how it acts. And there is a good representation of how the Echo Show 15 works. And of course, it will do everything that any other Echo device will do. And pretty cool, man. The screen is absolutely amazing on this thing. So my plan is to hopefully make this the actual, well, the other devices are going off in the background. Plan is to actually make this guy the main device. I'm still waiting for this guy to shut up. We are back, and we have the Echo Show 15 completely installed in the wall. I played around with some of the settings for a while, took a look at the resolution, which is awesome, and I was playing with the idea of being able to play videos here, and then they would come out on the whole home audio system. Now, I did create an audio group with this guy in it and the dot in there that actually outputs audio to the system, and that does not work when I open up the YouTube channel, unfortunately. So it's not playing the audio from here in the house system. I also played around with Bluetooth. That also did not really work. I haven't put a lot of time into it, but the main point of this is getting this 15 installed so we can show you guys how it looks here above the switch plate there, and how the resolution looks and how this thing acts. And as you can see here, we got our home screen right here, and then if we say computer, show my smart home dashboard, computer, show my smart home dashboard, it should pop up a listing of all the smart devices inside here. There's groups and lights and plugs and switches and cameras. And if we go to our cameras, it does not show thumbnails, but if I hit backyard cam, let's see what happens. So they all are Wise Cam, so it accesses the Wise app to, it's actually the skill to open up your Wise cameras, and that's a good view of how the screen looks. And as you can tell, it is pretty high res. All the information for this guy will be in the description, so you can purchase one. Please use my affiliate links. It helps me out tremendously and supports the channel so that I can buy things like this to review. So far, so good with the Echo Show 15. And that's going to do it for today. If you guys have any questions about this device, hit me up in the comment section, and I hope you guys have a good day. Welcome back to the channel, and today we got something special for you from Alcatel. Now Alcatel sent us the WP55 Ultra phone, and this phone is designed for people who live life on the go. It's a rugged military grade phone with a 6.6-inch display, a huge 11,000 milliamp hour battery, 16 gigs of RAM and 512 gigs of RAM with storage, and a fast, efficient processor. And the coolest thing about it is it has an advanced imaging thermal sensor. Now let's get this thing open today. It's right here next to me, and take a look at it on Supercar Street Racing. Welcome back to beautiful Studio A. We're out here today with Alcatel, who sent us their WP55 Ultra, and this is it directly in my hand right now. Now this isn't your typical smartphone. This thing uses military grade hardware for absolute toughness, and it also uses modern 5G performance. That means you get power, protection, and productivity in one package right here. Now let's kick it off with the design. This phone features a metal reinforced frame, shock absorbing corners, and also Gorilla Glass for the ultimate in break-proof protection on your screen. Now this guy is also IP68 and IP69K certified. That means it's waterproof, dustproof, and can even handle high pressure water jets. Now under the hood, this guy is powered by the MediaTek Dimensity 5G chipset. And that is plenty of muscle for gaming and other productivity. The screen on this phone is 6.6 inches, full HD+, and it offers sharp and vibrant colors. It's perfect for streaming or navigation, or even checking your drone footage on the go. And then there's the battery. This thing has an 11,000 milliamp battery. That's a huge battery. Now for photography, the WP55 Ultra has a triple lens system. It also has an ultra wide lens and a night mode that holds up well in the darkness. Now it does feature NFC for contactless payments. It has face unlock, a fingerprint scanner, and customizable side keys. And it does run on Android 15 as well. Now I want you to hang around because the next thing we're gonna do is go ahead and check the stability, the durability, the waterproofness, and the camera on this phone. And we'll check the battery life also. Let's not waste any more time. Let's get the WP55 Ultra turned on and take a look at it right back there in Studio B. We have the Alcatel WP55 Ultra in front of me. So let's go ahead and get this thing out of the box and see what's inside. Okay, we got the box open now for the Alcatel, and it does have something on the front right here. It says Smart Key on the side of it. There's a volume control right there, a power button right there. It did come with a removable case as well. I just took the case off right here. And then your volume controls are right here on the side, and your power button right here. And then on the back, you can see the triple camera system right there, and kind of a texture-ish background there on the back. You can actually feel the texture on that. Underneath that, we have the user manual, a warranty certificate, a USB Type-C cable, an orange USB Type-C cable, and a power brick right there. And that's all that's inside of the Alcatel WP55 Ultra. Let's get this thing on the charger so it can go ahead and get charged up. Okay, we're here with the Alcatel WP55 Ultra. We just powered it up just a minute ago. And there it's in the setup mode. It's asking us where we are located. I pushed English United States and I'm hitting start. Now it wants me to connect to our mobile network. I don't have any SIM cards. We're gonna have to be Wi-Fi. Now it's saying that it is getting our phone ready. And I'm not gonna transfer anything over to this phone. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and sign in. and I'm going to be using the device. And I need to set a pin. I'll go ahead and do that off cam. And it wants me to go ahead and do a fingerprint. There is a fingerprint sensor on the power button. So I am doing this now. And I'm going to go face unlock too. And we're going to tell it it's okay to use location services. All right, we are at the front screen, and that was very fast. And look, it is showing me all the apps that are installed on the phone now. Let's see if they have any software updates, system updates. Your system is up to date. We have no more updates. And you simply swipe from the bottom to do anything to remove that screen. Now, one of the more interesting things is this thing has a thermal camera, which we will be testing. And it is called Therm here, and it is loading. Look at that. It shows you a temperature. That's interesting. It sees the lights that are hot, the LED lights. Okay, that was a quick setup and look at the WP55 Ultra from Alcatel. But we're going to go ahead and see if this thing can handle a couple of other things, like being underwater and also being dropped. So let's go ahead and do some testing now. All right, you just saw us fire up the WP55 Ultra from Alcatel and go through some of the menu systems with you guys. Let's take it into the sink and see if this guy actually is waterproof. What do you guys think? We're gonna try it out right now. Okay, we have our sink full of water here, and now we're going to start rolling on the Alcatel. And we are rolling with video. Just waiting for this to cool off a little bit. It's a little warm still. Don't want to put this in hot water. But let's go ahead and see what happens. I made sure the USB-C door was closed. And let's just do it. All right, I saw a purple flash. I don't know what that was about, but I did see purple. It is completely submerged underwater now, all the way underwater. And you guys might be able to see me, you might not, but it is under water completely. Has been under there for almost a minute, no problems whatsoever. And it is still recording video. I just pulled it out of the water. No issues at all. No problems with waterproofness whatsoever on this guy. I just removed the case, and you can clearly see there's water inside the case. The phone is absolutely fine. It has no problems whatsoever. It goes back to the main menu with no issues, and there is the front of the phone. You guys can see it is working perfectly. At the same time, this was completely full of water, the case. It is indeed waterproof or water resistant. You guys just saw us test out the waterproof capabilities of this phone. We're going to also show you some night shots from the thermal imaging camera and things like that as we go. So let's go ahead and do some more tests with this guy now. All right, here is how it looks on the Alcatel in complete darkness. Check it out, guys. There's no light in here except a couple of LEDs, and we're also rolling on the Insta360 X5. So you can see this thing does pretty good in low light conditions. This is almost no light at all in my room. So a good showing for night vision on the Alcatel. No problems at all. All right, we're in the kitchen. We're going to do the drop test now on the WP55 Ultra. I actually destroyed one of my phones like this before, so we'll see. Let's see what happens. This might be the end of the phone. And I don't see any issues. So it survived a 3 or 4 foot fall onto tile there with no issues whatsoever. So that's a successful drop test. It did fall on the face, I think, but I'll do it one more time just in case. Again, 2 successful drop tests from at least 3 feet onto a tile floor. No problems whatsoever. All right, you guys just saw the drop test. This phone had 0 problems. Now we're going to show you some benchmarks from the WP55 Ultra. And this is going to be Geekbench on your left, and it's going to be 3D Mark on your right. You can take those and compare them online and see what you think about the performance. I had no issues with the performance at all. It is definitely going to be a little slower than your mainstream super expensive phone like the S24 Ultra, but it is designed for a different type of customer than that. Take a look at these benchmarks and let me know what you think. All right, we just tested out some more of the features of the WP55 Ultra right here in front of us. Now that you know a lot about this phone, I think it's time for you guys to find out how you can get one of your own. Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to Supercar Street Racing today. We have a special edition for you today because we have the Alcatel WP55 Ultra here. It is a thermal vision, mega powered, badass phone for sure. Cutting edge thermal imaging technology that works. I showed you guys that on the video. It has a huge 11,000 milliamp hour battery. It's got a 5G MediaTek processor. That's the 7025 processor. Up to 48 gigs of RAM and 512 gigs of ROM. You can see also here that it uses 33 watt charging technology. It's got a 108 megapixel main camera. It is Android 15. It has a 6.6 inch FHD plus display with 120 hertz refresh rate, an 8 megapixel night camera, which I showed you guys also, and that processor is the 6 nanometer processor. You can also reverse charge on it. You can plug another device into it and charge it right off the USB port. There's a little bit about the thermal imaging, which we did test out, and it does work perfectly. And there's that huge battery it has also. I did some battery tests. You saw that in the video as well. It performed very well. There's a look at the triple camera setup, and it does use a Samsung imaging chip. It also has a 32 megapixel front camera, so you can do great selfies. And there's your ROM and RAM capabilities built into the WP55 Ultra. There's another closer look at the display. Also, it says you get vivid colors and sharp clarity. And it's 15.3 millimeters slim, so it has a great grip, and I have it right here in front of me, right there, and it does fit in my hand very well. And it is designed to handle water and dust and shocks. We did a drop test on it and had no problems whatsoever. We did a water test and had 0 problems with it also. There's a look at the reverse charging right there. And it can have 2 SIM cards. And it has 1 slot for a TF card if you need that extra storage. And of course it does NFC, you can see right here. It has a fingerprint scanner, Gorilla Glass, and GPS, as you can see on the screen right here. There's a look at the controls. You've got your volume down, volume up, and power on one side, and then a smart key to launch apps with a single touch. Go ahead and check the link in the description for your Alcatel WP55 Ultra. Grab it today and tell them Supercar Street Racing sent you. This is perfect for contractors and men who work out in the field and camping and so many other cool things this thing is perfect for. Grab yourself one today. It performed perfect for the price point. It is exactly what we thought. It is great for doing everyday tasks. It's snappy in the menus, and there's no wait time whatsoever. Thank you guys for almost 240,000 subscribers. That is absolutely amazing. I couldn't have done it without you. You guys are everything to us. Thank you so much. And please, when you're going to buy anything from Amazon, even if it's not this phone or any of the links in the description, if you click through one of our links, it helps us out greatly. It gives us a few dollars to keep moving the channel forward. We got to get out of here right now. We've got another Alcatel phone to review, so we got to get moving on it. Okay, we're looking at video and audio quality now of the WP55 Ultra right here in the Supercar Street Racing studio. This is indoors with low lighting conditions, I would say moderate to low lighting conditions. And this is how it looks at 4K video. Let's go ahead and walk outside now and see how it transitions out into the outdoors. Now we're outside taking some video of the beautiful backyard at the Supercar Street Racing compound. There are some nice reds for you right there, some blues here. And let's move back out into the sun so you can get a view of the beautiful backyard at Supercar Street Racing. And that is how it does look. Aw, Bubba, you love Squirrel TV. Give your friend a hug.
Oh my goodness, I love that.
So cute. Aw, that's so nice of you to pet your friend. And then he ran away from you. Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to Supercar Street Racing again. Today we're in the SCSR compound garage here with Dukes of Duval with kind of a special project for the Club Car Precedent. Joe, what's going on today in this video?
Power Eurus reached out to us, wanted to know if we were interested in one of their new 48-volt lithium batteries. This battery is an awesome opportunity for us because I had a battery which I've already taken out and we found a new home for that battery. This one's going to give us a lot more opportunity because of how small and compact it is to put some additional items in there that we've talked about prior, increasing the size of the amp for the stereo system and whatnot. So this is a great opportunity for us to find some additional room and put in a really robust battery. I think it's going to be an awesome project.
We got this thing over here and it is ready to be cleaned out and ready for the next step. And what is our next step right now?
Yeah, so the first thing we're going to do is get in here, make sure that we got everything kind of ripped out from the prior battery. There may be an additional wire or two that needs to be changed out because we want to go fresh and clean with everything that Power Eurus provided us. So we'll get in there, clean the battery bay up like we normally do, make it look nice and shiny so that we have a clean work surface. And then from there, the plan is to install this. I will tell you, this should be probably one of the easiest installs that I've seen. Very easy to do, so it should take no more than an hour in total to get this thing installed.
I agree. We do have to lengthen one wire. We found some additional wire back here laying somewhere. We're just going to use some wire like this to go ahead and lengthen our positive wire that goes to our voltage reducer.
Correct.
That feeds our amplifiers and everything else. That needs 12 volts on the cart. We also are going to be prepping the battery bay by wiping it out and vacuuming it and getting it perfect like we did last time when we did the first project. Like Joe said, all the legwork is mostly done. We spent a lot of time last time cutting things away from the bay to make room for the old battery. That makes the new battery install even easier. We do have to pull a couple of cables to the front. What do we have to do as far as cable pulling to the front of the car?
So Power Eurus provides a different gauge than what we had before. This is a little bit smaller, but I like it because it gives more room inside my dash to store other things. So I'm really excited about installing that. So once that gets installed, we have to basically connect some of the cables that we already have ready to go, power, negative, and a few other things that we have hooked up to the voltage reducer, and it should be pretty much plug and play.
Correct. And we also thought about one thing. We do have a hard plug for the new charger. We're thinking about... We're back in the Supercar Street Racing office right now in front of the M audio keyboard and the Supercar Street Racing channel here, and you can see that we have 1,200 videos exactly, and that is amazing. Probably a little over 1,200. But right here also in front of us we've got the Z's security camera that was sent to us by Z's to go ahead and check out. It is the model CA49 and it does pan and tilt, and then you can see on the back it says anywhere, anytime. It's all about your smarter security, and there's some specs on the back here as well. But our first mission today, besides playing this keyboard, is getting this camera unboxed and seeing what is inside. So let's do it right now. Welcome back, guys, to Supercar Street Racing. Again, we are standing in the Supercar Street Racing office with the M audio keyboard in front of us and the Supercar Street Racing channel to our left here. But our mission is very focused today on this Z's smart security camera. And you can see right here that it uses the app, and there is a barcode right here on the side for you to scan the Z's home app. And then there's a picture of the camera. It does pan and tilt apparently. And then it uses a 5-volt USB power supply to work. It is only a 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi camera, just like most of them. I don't know when they're going to start coming out with 5 gigahertz cameras and other devices, but they are not yet. And it does use USB Type-C, which is awesome. So this is the CA49. If you're looking for it, I will put a link in the description. But now let's go ahead and get this opened up. Pretty simple packaging here, nothing amazing. And that is probably the power wire there. The box is a little beat up. Okay, yes, so that was power. So inside there is also some, so they gave you drywall inserts and then a mounting bracket and a standard USB power brick here. As you can see, just a regular 5-volt supply here. And then inside of the box right here, we have the actual Z's smart security camera. Okay, it does not say on the box, but clearly it does say in the manual that it is an indoor camera only. So it is only an indoor security camera. So the ideal position for this would be probably looking at a door or something like that. But I do have power in the garage, so we might just set it up as a Tesla cam on the garage and see what that looks like, but I'm not sure yet. In order to get this working, we do have to go ahead and get the Z's app downloaded. So it's called Z's Home. So we're gonna switch to the phone right now and go ahead and get that app downloaded. Okay, before we get the app downloaded, actually, let's go ahead and power up this camera real quick. So it does have a pretty long cord here, and you do have the peel satisfaction right there that we could do a short with, but I don't have time. So we got that peel, and there is a USB Type-C connector on the back for power, which is great. You can use any USB adapter for this. And then you simply just plug in the USB Type-A to the little power brick. Or I could power it with this laptop if I really wanted to. All right, I did apply power to the camera, and there goes the camera spinning around and making a lovely sound there as it initializes. And it did go ahead and tilt up and down and spin around to prove that it does work. Now let's get this app. Nice. It's making noises. All right, we're in the Z's app, and we're gonna add a camera now. It says new device found. There's the serial number. Now we have to go ahead and put in the Wi-Fi information. All right, it is connecting the phone to the All right, it is connected. It just made a noise. Let's see if it will actually update the firmware. All right, it says update. Let's see. Let's see if it's going to update. Okay, it's flashing blue.